Hello everybody and welcome back to City Emotions 2 on this lovely Cardiff map. So today we're going to go and we are going to build a tram system and then a monorail system after. The tram line I have put most of all the way around already, we just have to finish off a lot of it. And the monorail, the metro line is already done, pretty much. I just got to put the stations in. Also, I'll tell you the update how the poll went. So yeah, the poll went quite alright, I suppose. Hardly anyone voted, which is a shame because I was looking forward to seeing what people thought, and not many people really say anything about it. Like I said, which was a shame, but there we go, it happens, pretty much. And excuse me, but I have decided what's gonna pretty much happen on the game anyway. Is really this is starting to get a bit too big for its own self now, sadly to say. This whole map. So we're gonna move on from here, and we're actually gonna move on from City Emotions 2. It's a bit unstable game, sadly to say, at times. And like, I know this is my you wouldn't know this, but this is my second recording of this video, as it kept crashing. When you just go in, it just crashes on its own, and nothing you can do about it. It's just how the game was done. Really, you need to save every 10 seconds, but you know, you're not going to save that often all the time, aren't you? Doing a video like this, you'd be stopping and starting every 10 all the time. Oh, wrong place. But like I said, we're going to move on from here. We probably will get back onto City Emotions 2 another time, for sure. Don't worry about that. The other reason why I also move it on from this is that you may notice there's a lot of traffic now, and if I found an example I would have shown you, but I know that a lot of times we have problems where all of a sudden we have invisible cars for no reason at all on the map, and that is very... Oh, what's it doing that for? That is really annoying, because you'll find the buses won't move up, and then all of a sudden your traffic builds up, and you get messages, you may notice later on, saying, oh, not enough services in this depot, not enough services in this depot, and you go, well, I've put a lot of services to that depot, so there should be enough services, but you go along and go, oh, well, it's traffic. And then when you go along looking at the traffic, you'll find there's points where your vehicles haven't moved up, and it's just, yeah, in the end, the game's just getting a bit, nothing's changing itself, and it's just getting a bit awkward to play now. All of a sudden, not enough buses in Depot 1. So yeah, like I said, it's just getting a bit too fiddly, and we just need to deal with that. So the best way to deal with it is pretty much leave this map and start again. And like I said, City Emotions 2 can be a bit of a pig crashing on itself for no reason, and you'll never find out why a perfectly good game like it is just gives up the ghost for no reason. And you won't have any warnings, and you won't... Nothing tells you why this has happened, and it's quite frustrating that, because if you knew why it was crashing, you would pretty much sort it out. You would go along, go, right, it's crashing because of this, so I'm going to do this to stop it. There we go. We're going to just pretty much, because this whole area was not connected really, so now that tram route will connect that area up, improve the services around there. Yeah, it's getting a bit fiddly, and so because of that, we're going to move on from this map and this game. So, what we're going to play instead? Well, we're going to play the carnation on from this, which was City Skyline. I don't know if many people have heard of it or seen other people play it, but we're going to have a little crack at it as well ourselves. See what people think of that. We'll probably play a few episodes of that, of course, and yeah, have a good old time playing that. It's done by the same people that made Cities Emotions 2 and 1. The only difference is it's been a lot more reliable of not crashing on its own, and pretty much that, you know, not just throwing you out of the game for no reason. You know, I know I've had that before on Train Simulator, and it was a lot of times when it was doing that, all of a sudden it would say like the game stopped working because of this, and you found out the reason why. Quite a lot of times it was because sometimes it was, lately it was just not enough power to the graphics card, and all of a sudden, because the power supply was fault, it just got to a natural expiry age, and was just giving in. Nothing you can do about that. It happens. So yeah, we go along one of the tram routes, don't we? Tram route 1, so we need to go opposite that. So yeah, in the end, you know, I think if we move on from this, we'll play a bit better game, more reliable, say that much, and yeah, we'll enjoy that. I'm not saying that we won't go back on City Emotions 2 ever again. I will probably bring it up, and we'll probably play a different map or something like that. So don't worry about if you've really enjoyed watching the City Emotions 2 episodes, and you know, just disappointed that we are moving on from it. We probably will go back to it occasionally, so don't worry about that. I'm thinking of playing City Skylines. We'll give that a run coming up to Christmas, and then from there we'll see how we go, whether people prefer to keep playing on City Skylines, because that's a very good game itself. It totally you still got to do the transport, not as much as this is really in depth on transport than any of the others, but you still got to you do still have to sort a lot of things out, and like I said, we'll get around. You know, you have to make sure a city actually works. That's the biggest thing of that game, is the city has to thrive, and so your main role is pretty much making a city work. Go to work, go home from work, and yeah, that's mainly it. So we'll like I said, we'll end up playing that anyway, because that is a good game to play, and it's pretty much a more modern version of this. Like I said, I think it just comes to its natural course. Like look at some of these stops have just got a stupid amount of people waiting. The traffic is ridiculous busy. Now you could say, oh well, you need to make a better bus service and thing, but I've let these buses are just going nowhere. As soon as that traffic goes, yeah, fine, it'll get out and it'll run down the bus routes. But there are points where I'm trying to look for them now, where you'll just see all of a sudden like there would be an invisible. The bus would stop for no reason and there'd be nothing in front of it. It's just like an invisible block, and it causes traffic jams that way as well, and that is really frustrating. You know, you do have to close the route and reopen the route. One thing I'm going to just do now, because like I said, I've had the game have problems with me before. I'm just going to save this, so at least if it does go again, excuse me, if it goes again, at least we can sort ourselves out. Pretty much all my save files then. So yeah, we just go along. So that's that, pretty much the tram route done. Next we're going to do is a metro service from here, and it'll pretty much go all the way up to the top end of the city. And this would just pretty much deal with the situation. Look at this, like, situation with our buses. Like, you know, we're not long put that in, and yeah, that's congestion that's really bad congestion. But like I said, I think the game has come to its natural course that I would love to continue playing this longer, but it just seems that we haven't really got much of a challenge. The money we got, look at the money we got. It is a stupid amount of money, and to be honest, like, really, should we have that much money? I know transport companies have, you know, millions of pounds, some of them, especially when they do the railways and stuff like that. And that, of course, that is a big income of ours, is the metro and all. But it's just one of those things. Like, the game has gone from being this is a challenge to this isn't a challenge anymore. This is just the game. So yeah, we've gone from being this being a fun challenge, a challenging game we can enjoy, to a game that's pretty much not really has much of an end goal. That's a shame about it. It doesn't have a goal. It's a sandbox mode, and you could and yeah, it is sandbox mode. This what we're playing on, as it's not a career mode that they've done, and yet it's doing exactly what it says. It's a sandbox mode. It is just, you just play it until you get bored, pretty much, and you can do whatever you want on it. So, but like I said, I think technically we have come to its natural course of playing, and I do think we have to know when to put throw the towel in for this map and everything, and say, yep, enough is enough, and we're done. Like I said, we'll go on to City Emotions. We'll go into City Emotions 2 now. Not City Skyline. Move over to that. That's a very good game itself. I haven't decided if we're going to run through, like, getting the money, career mode, going, working our way up. Because part of that, and one of the things really annoys me on that the most, and these just sound a bit silly now, it's just the amount of stuff it doesn't give you at the start. Now you probably say, well, no, you shouldn't have loads of stuff, but it's the roads type that I really find annoying. Like, you may have you'll have a highway, because this is in pretty much America. So you'll have a highway coming through your city area that comes off at the start when you first get your little block. And yeah, that's great, having that highway coming off, connecting you up. But you can't have highway roads until you're a Pacific level, and it is quite annoying from that. So I don't know if I would just have all the achievements unlocked. I know when you watch a lot of other people's videos, you'll see some people have their achievements unlocked, some people will play until they get the achievements, and you know, when you watch those ones as well, playing to the achievements, you're thinking, oh, that's good, you know, it makes a bit of interest to the game and everything like that. But it's like I said, sometimes I just find it quite annoying. Like, you go, right, I want this type of road because I know this is going to be much of a bottleneck. This, be prepared for that. Let's have the traffic ready for that. I'm just trying to think which route this is. Route 2, so we'll have to be opposite from 2. You know, and it's, which, you know, like I said, it sounds like, yeah, right, fine, that you can work your way up, do that, and you know, you actually make a decent you could make a decent city, working out finances, strain, and everything like that, or pretty much kind of like a sandbox mode that they have on that, but where you pretty much play the city until it's, well, pretty much like this. We get bored and we build how the city we want it, how we like it, and everything. And we could have the money turned on, so we have to think about the finance strains and this, that, the other. But we could have all our road systems that we wanted, so we could turn around and say, look, we need to make a highway through this city. We can do that. And you know, that's what I'm thinking of. Like, you know, what we want to do, we can do. We have one train in there, so 7, and we'll open that up anyway. We'll have it working. So yeah, it's, you know, like I said, I think this has come to its point where we can't play this game any longer, because it's just getting a bit too, well, play this map any longer, I should say, not this game, but play this map any longer, because the thing is, it's getting too big for its own self. Like I said, it randomly crashes, because it can be quite unstable on its own. I don't know why, but it just does, and it always has for me. And it's done it on not just the system I have now. I had a computer that was much older stuff than it is now. Like, well, at the time it was cutting edge, and this game not long come out, and it was the same with this game. It still would crash randomly, and I thought, well, you know, modernise the computer would be really good, and I did modernise the computer, which had pretty much cutting edge at the time, and we still have the same outcome. It just randomly crashes. It doesn't like doing this, it doesn't like doing that, and it's quite annoying, but it happens. I suppose you could just put it as, it happens, move on. You just have to be prepared for it and sort yourself out around it. So like I said, with the end of the day, that's calmed down a bit more than what it was. You probably find that opening that's actually ease some more traffic as well on the roads, because people then will now start taking the metro, that's new metro services running along, connecting all these different places up here, all up, and then coming down for all this. But yeah, it's, you know, I think we've come to the natural course of this game, which is on this map. Hello again and welcome back. Funny how I was just talking about how unstable this game can be. It actually did just crash on me. So there we go. I was looking at my timer and thinking, oh, we did better than we did last time. When I did this recording, it took me about was about 15 minutes in, and it just that's it. We did about 20 minutes in this time, and then it went. So yeah, that's another reason why we're moving on. I think that pretty much proves it. Like, literally, it's a bit too unstable now, and it's just going to keep crashing, and nothing we can do about that. So yeah, we're going to move on to a different game. We're going to move on to City Skylines. So next Monday you should see City Skylines. It should be Monday. If not, if I haven't got sorted out what I'm doing on City Skylines, I may even put another little sneaky video of Banish. But yeah, hopefully, and we'll hopefully get around to doing that as soon as we can on City Skylines and play that game. I hope you've enjoyed watching this and the Cardiff map itself, and don't get put off from this game. Like I said, it's crashing on me. It may be different for you. It may be, you know, how you do the system. It may be different, and don't get put off for not downloading this off Steam Workshop if you own the game and think, oh well, it doesn't crash on these maps. Well, you know, don't feel like put off from getting this map. This map is a very good map, and I will recommend this map as always. So like I said, I hope you've enjoyed these last couple of series. I think we've had 11 series, maybe 11, 12. So we've had quite a few run on this complete series. I know we started way before the summer, way into, you know, it was like in the spring, having these and be bringing in a second video, and now we moved on onwards. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that, and I hope you've enjoyed the whole complete series of City Emotions 2. Like I said, we may go back to it another time, but the next thing we're going to go and play is City Skylines instead of this, City Emotions 2. Get back into, we'll go into that. I don't know how we're going to do the format yet. If you've got any ideas how you want that format done, please don't hesitate to put a little comment or even a tweet me. My Twitter name and everything is below, so just tweet me and I'll get back to you. I'll look forward to hearing what people think and this, that, the other. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed that. So I'm pretty much going to leave it here before it decides to crash again on us, which isn't a good sign at all. So I hope you've enjoyed that, even if this has been a short, sweet little video, shorter than normal, and how we're going to go and move on to a different type of game. So if you've enjoyed this, don't forget to put the little like on the bottom of the video, and if you have any comments about this video or anything else, like I said about City Skylines, when we move on to that, please don't hesitate to put a little comment below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can of how we're going to do that. So that should be for our next Monday video. I know this Friday, the Friday video coming up is going to be the first video of Train Simulator 2017. We have moved on from 16 to 17 now, so should watch that and enjoy that. We're going to be playing around on some of the maps that comes with now, so hope you can join me again for that as well. That could be quite interesting for you everyone. And yeah, that is pretty much it. Also, don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, the links below. And that's it for this sad, well, pretty much sad a bit. If you did enjoy watching these, I'm moving on. But don't worry, you know, like I said, we're gonna have City Skylines, which is a very good game, done by the same authors as this. So, if you've enjoyed this, you should probably enjoy that too. And one of the days we will probably get back to this. If you missed any of the episodes, don't forget there is a I have made like a whole, like, pretty much run section, so you can watch all these episodes all in a run, pretty much a whole run of City Emotions 2. So hopefully, if you've enjoyed any of it, you can enjoy watching that too. So that's it for me, and I'll pretty much speak to you all Friday. I've also got some news on Friday. Friday I'll have some new news as well. There may be another type of video coming out on a different day of the week for you all to enjoy. So I would sit if you want to hear the news, follow me. Go and watch on Friday's video. I'll probably also say it on Facebook as well, sometime soon as well. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Until next time, bye for now.